There we go. There we go. I just wanted to start a new stream. I didn't want Mario Kart to be under Bubsy. But yeah, I'm back. Pauline. What do you think of Mario Kart World? I like Mario Kart. I did the Grand Prix and the Knockout Tour. I like the Grand Prix more than the Knockout Tour. And, whoops. I don't mind the intermission. I don't mind the intermissions. Although, I do agree that I, wish there was more of, like, doing the traditional racetracks. Hey, cow. I remember back when everyone was predicting the death of Crossworlds. I think it's too expensive. Yeah, Mario Kart World's too... Sonic Crossworlds is also pretty expensive, but not Mario Kart World expensive. So, I wouldn't say this game is like $80, but 70 is more of like a $70 game than an $80 game for me. But I believe Sonic Crossworld is a $10 cheaper. That's not a big difference, that's true. I'd say it's more of like a $70 game than an $80 game. Let's see if I can get through here. Cow. Nah. Cow. Moo Moo Medals. $500 Switch to buy it. That's what I did. I did, she's back. The cow. That's what I did. I did the, $500 bundle. That was a Switch 2 with Mario Kart World, with the Mario Kart World download put in. Moving it. She's moving it. And she wants to keep in her nose ring. Big Smooth. Kumo Kumo. Another thing I liked about, Crossworld is, like, the names everyone had. I can't afford anything until I find the job, and even then I feel like the Switch 2 is too pricey. I want to upgrade my PC. I would say upgrading the PC is probably higher priority, because most of the games I have, I got on Steam. Well, I need a solid-state drive. Oh, I highly recommend, like, a solid-state drive, or I think I have an M2 in my build. I did put, my computer specs in a Twitch panel. Although, it probably doesn't matter now, because, when I got my parts... Can I do the same thing I did with Crossworlds? Yesn't. Yesn't. It takes forever for a PC to load stuff now. Oh yeah, I would say solid-state drive would help. And also, I think more RAM would help too. Because, my old computer before I built this one, the old PC I got that was like a pre-built Dell, that one took forever to load stuff. I've got lots of RAM. Oh, it's probably the solid-state drive then. If it's not the RAM, it's probably the solid-state drive. Not much different from Crossworlds. This is the kart racing experience. Woo! Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I did see someone have criticism for Crossworlds that there wasn't a that all the stunts landed, and they that was someone's criticism. I'm like, no, I like having all my stunts land, not F-Zero 99, a new F-Zero game. Yeah, highly recommend. In this, yeah, in my PC I have an M2. And I think on my laptop, I don't remember. But it's, I don't remember if it's a HDD or an SSD, or a solid state drive, I don't remember, but oh, I believe they're doing a direct tomorrow? I somehow got plus points for that. What do you think about the music of Crossworlds? I think it's fine. I don't really have any, Joy-Con boys, we have, Etika gang in here. That's Etika, right? The Joy-Con boys? Yeah, ad jail. Sorry for ad jail. Somebody wash joy. I haven't played Mario Kart World in a while, so I'm not do super well. I was like, how? Okay. I think we lost people. Whoops. I'll try connecting again. I'll get back to the chat in a little bit. This won't last long. Okay. I think I was talking about, woo! I was on a Crossworlds. Yeah, I forgot all about the coins. Oh! I forgot how it controlled for a little bit. Man, this music's so quiet compared to, Bubby. The food! I forgot how to drive! Yes, Twitch, I definitely have $70,000 to buy a car. Who doesn't have $70,000 lying around? Man, if I had that much money, I probably stream full time. Oh, I forgot to check what that was, but it looked kind of delicious. Shrink. I forgot this was a thing. I saw, I'm gonna look real quick. I know silly people. A platter of tire-shaped donuts with a wheel-shaped pretzel top. Ooh. Yeah, that does look good. It doesn't have a name. Ah! I'm gonna say it's just donuts then. I keep forgetting how to drive because I used, for Crossroads I use Sonic Transform controls. So I keep thinking R is the acceleration instead of A. None of the food seems to be named. Huh. Burgers aren't called burgers? Or do they all just, or are they all just called food? Nope. Interesting. Let me go. It's just called Dash Food. Gotcha. 1 terabyte HDD. 1 terabyte used to be a lot. It did used to be a lot. I have a 2. My storage is 2 terabyte. Why is everyone pushing bone broth? Bone broth, it's a lot of work, but it's really good, especially for like ramen. Ramen. Savory ramune. I'm gonna. I remember when 1 gig was first introduced and people were like, "Whoa!" Yeah, I get that. That was huge, like back in like 90s, 2000s. I want to change the name of my stream. Cal visits the Mario retrospective. I'm considering the original Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing was around 3 gigs, and I thought that was big. Oh man, nowadays games are like 60 gigs. I remember, whoops. One of the reasons I uninstalled Genshin Impact. Ooh, this pumpkin looks really cool. Was that it was just getting huge. Or actually... Dolphin! My storage is filled by gacha games I never play. Yeah, that's my tablet. Baldur's Gate 3 is 150 gigs! Oh my god. Should I go vampire or mariachi? Oh no. Oh, B. Yeah. Do we have the B car yet? Oh, but we have Raw. Oh, we do! Bumblebee! There we go. You joined. Wow. Oh, you like jazz? Wow. I think there's gonna be a new. They could have reduced all it by getting rid of the 1 gigabyte junk items. Yeah. Clearing cache helps a lot too. Oh, whoops. Clearing the cache once in a while helps a lot too. All 1 gold piece. Oh! I found the Sonic Racing Crossroads slander video I thought was pretty funny. I think I allowed links. I can, If there's time and I'm bored, I can watch some. We can watch some videos. I don't know where I am. Now that I think about it, there you go. I mean, seriously, there's hundreds and not thousands of junk items in that game. Oh, I can imagine. Can I open this with, I'll open this in Firefox. Oh, driving in my car. I might switch cars later. I just want the bee look. Renyo. Pineapple. Tochi. B Wario. B. This is pretty music. Oh! Cat's so smelly. Smelly cat. Way to avoid all of those coins. Yes, way to go. Oh. Ah! Oh no! I did see the Nintendo Twitter going like, blah! So I have a feeling. I really hope they bring back like Wario. I really want to try a Wario Land game. Like I know on their service they have Wario Land 4, I believe. Fly Girl. So someone's dissing your Fly Girl. You gotta give him one of these. Alright, so here's the 411. I'm not sure why that was out of bounds, but whatever. Yeah. not feeling this combo. I'm gonna change combo. I somehow got +2. Oh my god. They're like ranked up way high up there. I haven't played online much because I want the Rob. There we go. Good night! Good night, Fly Girl. Hope no one's dissing ya. Oh, actually, let's watch this meme video. Customizing your gadgets be like... Yeah, that's how I felt when... Yep. Try with 6 emotes and lobby for the race, yep. This video is so true so far. Alright, after this race, I want to show this video, because it's just the, Crossroads theme. So I don't think I should get into a lot of trouble for that, but I do want to share it. I do miss, from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I miss, seeing all of, like, the flags where people came from. Wow. Hissy fit. But yeah, I want to share. After this race, I'm gonna leave and show the video. Up! One thing I don't like about Transformed is that the item hitboxes are so small for no reason. I do plan on, before Crossworlds comes out, I do plan on, like, a couple of last Transform streams. Just to play it, like, one last time before Crossworlds comes out. Woo! I made a post. I don't think I shared this on Twitter at all. I just talked about this in random Discords. But I made a post on how, based on lore, there's, like, a Hololive member, and even a Holostars member, that could detach their heads in some way. But I couldn't think of a Dev-is member that could. But I could think of those from other, not necessarily waves, but those from, like, other branches. So I'm not talking about, like, gamers or HoloX and all that. I'm talking more like Holo JP, Holo ID, Holostars, Holo Ian, Holostars Ian. The sort of the branches. Boom. And most of my reasoning, which Hololive talent has the best design? I like Raura's design. Well, I would say it's based on, like, your preference. If you're going for more sort of like a gothic sort of look, then I recommend, like, Shiori or Narissa for that. I want to get out of here for a little bit because I want to share this video. Raura is very pretty. I do like her a lot. I forgot to mention I liked her. Raura's Cecilia is also very pretty. Can I get... Whoops. There you go. We're gonna watch this before we continue. I think Cecilia is pretty cool as well. Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's how I felt when Miku... Oh god, this is very loud. That's how I felt when Miku was announced. Because we get, yep, I did that. I must have gadgets a lot. Yeah, that's how I felt when Miku was announced. I really think they should add, along with Ichiban, I think they should add, Kiryu and Majima as well. I think that'd be great. I had a lot of fun with the emotes. I want to see what, like, the other emotes will look like. And I had a lot of fun, like, changing the cars. True! Yes! So true! I feel like I do miss, instead of the monster truck, I do miss, like, the all-star, because I think the monster truck kind of reminded me of, like, the all-stars, the modding community, any new character. I've seen that a little bit, where I've seen, like, some accounts where they're leaking, like, information about, characters that weren't in the beta yet, so... Woo! Yep. Doggy! Yep. Is that the dragon one? I think that's happened to me a couple of times. Oh, that, yeah. I felt that more for... I felt that more, with the... like, the portal that brings out the goo. I felt that one kind of slowed me a lot. And it's almost... the one... I think that's the dolphin one kind of got to me. Even though... it could be, like, Echo the Dolphin. So... it's extremely corny, but that's true. It's extremely corny, but it really pumps you up. But frenzy, yeah, frenzy mode, yes. Although a lot of the frenzy modes I got were like boost 4. Oh, thank you. What are these? Ah, okay, thank you. I'm gonna close the door, but. Sorry about that. My sister handed me sweet potato tots out of nowhere. They're good. I wish Culver's did sweet potato fries more often. I don't think they even did them this year. Yeah. Yeah, on my way to edit my gadgets, that's why I keep losing. Yeah. Me losing regardless of what gadgets I have. Average Queen the Rabbit player. That's, I just started out as Cream. I thought I did alright as her. But I think I did the best as Wave, though. I do want to check out Vector as well. I saw a lot of the interactions I saw with Vector were pretty great, like, especially him with Cream, because a lot of Vector's and Cream's interactions were Cream trying, like, bringing her mom in to get her to win. So like, Cream would bring up her mom, and Vector would feel bad, and he'd let Cream win just to impress her mom. Which, to be fair... to be fair, Cream's mom... Her mom's name is Vanilla. Tina. Alright. I'm gonna replace you for a bit. Here's Cream's mom. Her name's Vanilla. She's MILF. Definitely not beating the MILF allegations. Bring back. There. Lol. Yeah. I understand the appeal, even though I'm not really a furry, but I understand the appeal. I'm more of a scaly sort of person than a furry. Even though it's like only a fiction, so. That might be one of the reasons why I don't play as Vector, because I like, scaly sort of characters. And scaly sort of Pokemon. I want to do a Pokemon Smash or pass. I will guarantee you 90% of the Pokemon are pass. I'm not sure when that'll be. Probably when I have like a day off. Let's get food. Food. I think that's like a little lunchbox. Yeah, we have like a lunchbox with like a little sandwich, an apple, and some like a little juice box. I'm not sure what's right next to the apple. Oh yeah, banana chips. Banana chips. I haven't had banana chips in a long time. Actually, I'm not a fan of, I'm not a fan of bananas, but I like, banana chips. Banana flavor things. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping, and I'm eating sweet potato pops. Yeah, these remind me a lot of, like, the sweet potato fries that Culver's sometimes. I saw, on Twitter, I saw a tweet of someone dressed up as Scoopy, the Culver's mascot. I think yes, it's Scoopy because I got a plush of him. Scoopy, and it's Scoopy, and he was playing on a Step Maniacs. I didn't get to try Step Maniacs. I hope next convention I can. It's basically DDR, but there's a center panel, like Pump It Up. And honestly, I feel like Step Maniacs has like the DDR spirit more than like modern day DDR has. Because I feel like modern day DDR has a lot of moe, anime, Vocaloid, Toho project. You see a lot of that in like rhythm games nowadays. While Step Maniacs has like the old bubblegum pop, Eurobeat. They have Naoki Maeda making music for it. Which is pretty insane. It's good morning, good morning. I played a Bubsy game earlier, but now I finished that. Speaking of Eurobeat, do you listen to Caramel Girls? Oh, like Caramel Dancing? I have, on my playlist, I have the original Caramel Dancing that wasn't sped up. It feels so different. Yeah, Caramel Dancing, but they have other songs. Oh, Are they newish, or are they, like, back when they were caramel? Oh! If I were to describe Naoki Maeda making music for Step Maniacs, it's like if you have... let's see. It's like if you have Koji Kondo make music for a Sony project or a Microsoft project. That's the best way to... Or it's like you have, who was this? Jun Sonoe? Yeah, Jun Sonoe. Make music for, like, Balan Wonderworld. They have some old songs, but at least according to Spotify, they're still uploading. Huh, okay. I think that's the best way to describe Naoki making music for, Step Maniacs is you have Jun Sonoe making music for, like, a Sonic rival. Or for, like, a... for, like... Speaking of DDR and Sonic composers, there is a spinoff that has the music of Dreams Come True. Dreams Come True is a band that has... What's his name? Masato Nakamura, who did the first 2 Sonic games. And I learned from an Oomphy, one of my friends, that they actually did music for the Swan Princess. Which... I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but it was definitely part of my childhood, and I don't remember the song, the Dreams Come True song for the Swan Princess. Which really does prove the point that Japanese culture has made a big impact on my life in one way or the other, because for as long as I remember, I always liked Sanrio, Nintendo, Sega, all those. And my dad was really big into anime too. I would watch anime with my dad. Waluigi. My dad is not Waluigi. Waluigi would be more like if I had a brother that was more of like my mom's athleticness. My sister and I are not athletic. But we have, we're both, like, artistic. Honestly, I'm not a Waluigi person. Fair enough. I'm not a Kamek sort of person, so. But I get why people like Kamek. I'm just kind of annoyed by him mostly, but I don't dislike Kamek. I'm just not a fan. My go-to is King Boo. King Boo is cool. Whoa! I really want to unlock Pianta. Wah! Yeah, Waluigi would be like my athletic older brother. I'm more like Wario. Like, even though I'm not athletic, I'm really strong. I can pick up 50-pound. I usually spend my days, at least 1 or 2 days a week, picking up 50-pound bags of like sugar, or 50-pound boxes of shortening, all just to make frosting. So the frosting, the grocery store I work for does, is woo! Get back there. Yeah, the grocery store, I think most grocery stores go for like a vanilla sort of flavoring. Ours uses a butter rum flavor. So it's not Having done that myself for years, I just have to say, ouch. Woo! 8th or 18th? 18th! Not last! So, yeah, I do have the strength, I just don't have the stamina. Oh! I did make a post saying I was close to 100 followers on here, and we did hit 100 followers, thank you. I haven't really worked on subscriptions because I don't have the emotes for that. But I would say because I'm doing alright, money-wise, I would say only do that if you have the money. Oh, well, only do that if you have the money to, like, skip ads, because I don't have emotes yet. I need to go back to my list of emotes and see what And I think I did write on my schedule there won't be a stream tomorrow, because I have to go to I have an ultrasound appointment Saturday morning. Only do that if you have the money. Dreamy 2025. That's also my advice for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Only pre-order it if you have the money. If not, just wait for a sale. Bop. So earlier today I played... When was it? It was like an hour ago? An hour ago I played a Bubsy fan game called... What was it called? Bubsy Visits the James Turrell Retrospective? I think that was what it was called. Because it was free and I didn't want to pay a lot of money for a Bubsy game. So... It was an experience. If you know, the Sonic Dreams collection, I think that's what they're called, the Sonic Dream Collection games, it's the same developers, so it's like very surreal, very horror, well, very, like, a surreal creepy. Because the Sonic Dreams collection, I remember, has kind of the same vibe, where it's weird, but also felt kind of creepy. I was also reminded that, I just realized the Gold Shell was like Omo-Chow in Cross Worlds. I was also reminded from, like, the leaks of other dialogue. They have it... Apparently there's lore that... Oh, a chocolate bar! That, like, Big the Cat is, like... is, like, god tier. Like, Omega and Zavok are terrified of Big. And I think Rouge is a little bit too. I think... What's your favorite stage of Crossroads so far? I don't remember all the stages. I like the, I think I like the mall. I don't remember the stages that much. Would you guys like to see me play the demo? I bought the early access deluxe. Wow! That would be cool. Yeah, I can. Sure. All right. I can plan it. I'll switch. I plan on like 150cc, so against people who are way better than me. So I can. I'm taking a picture. Oppa! I had to get this Toadette. She looks so cute. I think I could probably get more outfits over too. Dinksoil! Cute! It's an airship fortress. Oppa! Whoa! Forklift. Choco! And we're back to normal. I don't think I have Burger Toad. The Burger Bud. I might switch Jonathan. I might switch a... I saw a Japanese name that kind of looked like Wagahai chicken. It is basically I am chicken. Wagahai isn't doesn't Laplace refer to herself as Wagahai rather than Wakashi? I think it's Wagahai. I thought it might be Wade, but that might be Lala from Monmusu. When I go with this race, I want to change back to the other Toadette I had. Oh, tribals! Woo! Yippee! Yee! Whoa! Wow! I might change to the, was it the blooper buddy or whatever the meta is called. I think this is The Mega Mushroom, which is more of the monster truck? Is it the Mega Mushroom or the... Other than you, out of all the YouTubers I've watched, I've only seen one person mentioned that Crossroads gimmick was first seen in Race of Ages. Yeah, the paths where you pick, which stage to go to, that reminded me a lot of Race of Ages. Where you choose between being in air or being on the water. Oh, this one it. Well, bitty buddy. Bitty buddy. Da 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 da. Da do 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 do. Da do 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 do. And I got there, yes! I want to see if there are any other VTubers that played this. I think Casper Catacini might have. But I honestly don't know. Scarla Yonaguni might have? Or I might be remembering wrong, because... Wonder Museum and White Space are pretty sick. I liked Wonder Museum a lot, too. I don't remember White Space. I think if you described it, I might remember, but I remember liking Wonder Museum a lot, too. I also liked... I think there was a dragon one I liked. White Space was not released in the beta. Ah, okay. I liked... Whoops. Whoa! I'll take it. I saw, like, a pumpkin-themed one. I like that one. Is the one from Sonic Shadow Generation. Oh, okay. Okay, I have an idea of what that would be, if it's, Sonic Shadow Generations. I'm considering playing that, actually. I watched, Nami? I think it was Nami. I watched Nami play a little bit of it, and it looked fun, so... Oh, that reminded me, I did catch, Sana Tsukumo when she was around. I definitely miss her. But I know she's very busy nowadays. Graveyard Gig will always be the gold standard for Haunted House tracks. I like Graveyard Gig more than, like, the, House of the Dead tracks in the first All-Stars Racing. I really like Graveyard Gig. Boo Cinema in here is pretty good, though, although it's not really a haunted house. Oh, speaking of which, oops. Speaking of which, do you have a Spirit Halloween open in your area, or no? Because mine opened... They might be open only on Mondays, apparently? I love House of the Dead music. Woo! I watched gameplay of, House of the Dead EX. That was a game, with Zobio and Zobiko. It looks so crazy. I don't think so. Spirit Halloween? Way to go, me! Spirit Halloween just takes whatever vacant spot is left of the Magician's Theme remix and transform slaps. Is that the music used in a Graveyard Gig? Although I did see that Knights from Nights into Dreams is a back-of-the-box feature. People have leaked the back of the box, and there are, like, some characters. That's one of them, yeah. I think it was, like, Joker and some other character, and Knights was on there. I'm really wishing... So yeah, Knights is gonna be a character. Well, it sucks that Knight doesn't turn into a car for ways. I'm one of the people that prefers that they don't turn into a car, but Knight turn. Yeah, it looks like Knights just has a board that they use, like in one of the Sonic Riders. I thought the car was kind of creepy. What wagahai wa chicken? Yeah, that person's a chicken. The bone fish. Oh, is it Rayala also? I need to unlock Rayala in ages. I was hoping the last couple of streams I haven't transformed. That's, you know, if I'm actually good. It was a really outlandish idea and I really liked it. It grew to me after a bit. So, I remember being really freaked out by it, but no, this is fine actually. We have Turbo Teen Knights. So, yeah, I think we have a board for Knights, and we also have, like, a banana car like Ai uses. It's like another potential guest character they're going to have. I'm really hoping, not really Alex Kidd. I'm more hoping for, like, Ulala. I'm gonna guess, like, Ulala or Amigo. I'm gonna guess, one of those, or Beat from, Jet Set Radio. Might be another guest character. Those are, pretty much the ones that I think are just kind of obvious pick to be Ulala from Space Channel 5, Amigo from Samba de Amigo, and, Beat. So. Woohoo! But yeah, I can absolutely. I should have time to try out the demo, if enough people are interested. Whoa, that was weird. Sage.com. I think the reason I used Wave was I think Sage was her type. And I was also considering Sage as being one of my mains. I saw, like, the interaction between her and Silver getting pretty viral. Because of Silver saying something like, there is no Eggman Empire in my timeline. Now is your opportunity to do good. And Sage was like, something about how she wanted, yeah, maybe I should play Silver because Dreams of an Absolution. I need to listen to that again. I know Silver became really popular on Twitter. Probably because of his interaction with Sage. I kind of want to change the lobbies here. I did listen to some songs by Voltaire. Roy Smooth Sounds. Nah, I like this one, Pauline. That looks really neat. Mostly for the Headless Waltz. But also, like, the songs from, like, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, so, like, In the land of the dead, do, 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 or brains, brains, I won't lie, do, 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 do. Songs like that. Hi. Hi, your mom 006. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, I'm ow. I'm not really good at this, but I love the brain song. It's very nostalgic. I love it. I listened to it today. Yeah, I'm not really good at this game, but I just wanted to play something to pass the time, and I kind of miss Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That was like the first time in a long time where I felt like connected with a community. was with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I don't. I guess. Now, I did commission a new, overlay, and this overlay shouldn't be blocking as much stuff as this one does. Are they going to add... I hope they don't add Tesla. Riala? That I don't know. that was very stupid autocorrect. I want Sonic Adventures 3 for the Switch too. Are we too far gone to get Sonic Adventure 3, or... Which that reminds me, although I did beat Sonic Adventure 2, I want to, we should go back to visit our child from the Child Garden. I have seen people, working on recompiling Sonic games to the computer. It would be perfect timing for it. Ah, okay. I kind of want to try a Sonic game. I don't recommend the 3D games. I recommend, yeah, maybe Sonic Shadow Generations. I would recommend something that's kind of more recent, so it has, like, a lot of the, QOLs. So, like, for 3D, it'd be, like, Sonic Shadow Generations. Well, if you're going for a more 2D, it would be, like, Sonic Mania. I do want to try out, Sonic Rumble. I don't know. Is Sonic Rumble even out, or is it... I'm kind of confused on whether it's out or not. Because they're acting like it's out, but people are saying it's not out? I'm really confused. Sonic Rumble is just basically Sonic Fall Guys. Which I haven't streamed Fall Guys yet. I was hoping if I have, like, a big enough... I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. I heard Sonic Shadow Generations is sad, so I got it. Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube is a good start. That's the one I grew up with, the Sonic Adventure 2 battle. I might play Sonic Adventure DX. So. Whoa! We have people spawn out of nowhere. So sorry for the ads. But yeah, I grew up playing Sonic Adventure 2. And I also had Sonic the Hedgehog. Or more like Sonic Mega Collection. So I mostly played Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. Although, as much as I struggled with, like, the camera Sonic Adventure 2, I thought it... I still liked it. So... Oh, jeez.
Maybe next time.
I know some Sonic music, and it's gonna be great to hear some emotional end credits songs. Oh yeah, the, Sonic Adventure 2 end credits were pretty emotional. So... I remember that. So... Or I guess anything involving Shadow is gonna be pretty emotional. Whoa! Watch your head. Alright, I mentioned Dreams Come True earlier. I think they did a end date song for Sonic the Hedgehog 2? So I mentioned earlier that they were recompiling some older Sonic games. Like, I know how Sonic Unleashed ends in NGL and might shed a tear. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed was one of the recompiled ones that I wanted to try. That, and they're recompiling Sonic 06. Yeah, thank you for the follow. But yeah, if they do make Sonic 06 playable for the PC, I might want to try that out. Especially if they, like, fix the loading issues. Because I know people that... Ads be back, yeah. I know people that unironically like Sonic 06. So, yeah. What time is it? 11? Now, I saved, on VGen, I saved a listing for, like a time widget. I'm kind of thinking of putting a time widget here. I bought a chat widget that I was gonna use for my, I'll repeat this once the ad ends, but I bought a chat widget to use for my redebut. I might just, load it up a bit early just to see what it looks like, just to give my chat some flair. But I also wanted to get a time widget so people know what time it is in my area. I think surprisingly most people I know have the same time zone as me. I don't know how common of a time zone Central Time is compared to, like, Eastern and Pacific. I'm gonna guess out of, like, the American time zones that aren't, like, Alaska or Hawaii. And I guess Central is probably, like, the third most popular. I would say, like, Pacific, then Eastern, then Central, then Mountain. And then there's Alaska and Hawaii. I miss Kamek again! That's okay, I think everyone got turned into bees. Now, speaking of big, speaking of rage games like Bubsy, I was thinking of trying out Alex Kidd games too. I don't want to try High Tech World, but I want to try, like, Miracle World and Enchanted Castle. Central's pretty common. You do have some big cities. I had friends I didn't realize were Central. I thought they were Eastern. So, because I thought Tennessee was Eastern, but it's actually Central. And I think Texas is also Central. And, well, Chicago is also pretty big. I did buy... Yeah, we're back from ads. So, I was talking about... Yeah, how I wanted to put, like, a like a chat. I'm back. I was talking about how I wanted to put like a time widget or so, because I'm not good at it. I think it's 150, which is why I'm not. Central's more populous than Pacific. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess Central has more. I guess most people in Pacific are in like California or Seattle. In Central, you have like all sorts of cities in like Texas and. Like, yeah. Like, I knew, Texas was central, but I didn't know Tennessee, or most of Tennessee was central. So, I thought Tennessee was eastern. Let's do random. I'm gonna change cars. It won't let me change cars. That's okay. Bonk. Alright, but yeah, I was talking about, like, widgets I wanted to add to my chat. And... what else did I talk about during that? I was talking about how it's, like, 11 at night right now, and... were they talking about a Sonic game? Oh yeah, they recompiled Sonic Unleashed. I might give that... I kinda want to give that a try. I do have the unpopular opinion that I like Giga's, Apodos remix. it wasn't the best remix, but I liked it. Pacific is California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Northern Idaho. Then Arizona doesn't have DST, so it's mountain time right now, but Pacific in winter. Ah, okay. I knew there was a state that didn't use daylight savings, but I couldn't remember which one it was. And I'd be fine with getting rid of daylight savings, to be honest. I'm perfectly fine with it. So I kind of like the Apodos drop across with. I did too. I would also get rid of. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of DST. I think most people would want to get rid of it. What is Rosalina Mugiwara? What's Mugiwara doing? Pick one and pick the other, but get rid of the time switches. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're in Minnesota at least. I think they're voting on having it stay to like the daylight savings, like what we have right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Like I said, I'm not good at this game. I haven't picked up Mario Kart World much, so I'm not really good at it. Blue shell. I see myself playing Sonic Crossworld more, to be honest. Because the complaint I saw a lot that I absolutely agree with is that Mario Kart World courses are very wide, while Sonic Cross World courses are very narrow. And that's absolutely valid for both of them. That's why you see like the Apodos like traffic jam in the beginning. Although I would rather have one of the people's name is Mapo Tofu. I would rather have like the more narrow like Sonic Crossroads courses than like the very wide Mario Kart World courses. I see myself more just kind of going around, kind of finagling with stuff. Like, we got, like, a little lunchbox. What do we have under the app? What is that under the apple? Like, that's one of the reasons I love Burning Dead. Burning Deaths is an amazing course. I wonder if we're gonna have more Burning Rangers rep in the future. Oh, I also talked about how I kind of wanted to play an Alex Kidd game, but, well, whoops. I was gonna turn into something. Oh, I think I turned back to normal. We have a strawberry chocolate. And we're gonna wear this. I talked about wanting to play possibly Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And maybe Enchanted Castle. But actually for the Alex Kidd games I want to play, it would basically be all of them except for High Tech World. High Tech World just looks so frustrating, and it's just basically a Doki Doki Panic on Mitsuhime game. Yeah, that Koopa Troopa up there under Jeffrey, their name is Mapo Tofu. Mapo Tofu. I haven't tried Mapo Tofu because I'm worried about how spicy it is. Like, a lot of Asian cuisine is spicy. Sichuan? Szechuan cuisine is spicy, but also like Korean, Thai, Indonesian, Malaysian. All of those are pretty spicy. That's kind of why I go for like... That's why I usually go for like Japanese, is that it's usually not super spicy. Although they do have, there are exceptions, like with, there's Szechuan. Mapo tofu is incredibly spicy. Oh, okay, I should try it then. Basically, for Chinese, all I did was look up how to pronounce some letters in Pinyin for Vietnamese crystal, and that was it. Like, they're saying Pikachu and not Pikachu.
Wow.
I think I was squished by Bowser. No, squished by King Boo. Yeah, if Mapo Tofu was incredibly spicy, I'll try some. I think my spice tolerance is like, probably cayenne pepper level. Or very mild, like, Indomie level. I like Indomie. See, I have like a whole bunch of Indomie, but I'm just too lazy to cook it. Squeesh. Yeah, I got squeeshed a couple times. Whoa! Nintendo. Nintendo servers. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't even have, like, servers. They just... Isn't it P2P? Like, it just kind of relies on other people's connections? And that's kind of why their internet isn't as great as, other services. Yeah, look how wide this is compared to... I can eat a couple sliced jalapenos on a burger, but nothing more than that. Yeah, I think I can barely tolerate, like, jalapeno. You see how wide this is compared to, like, a Potos in Sonic Crossworlds that's very narrow? Like, I think I'd rather have... Whoa! I think I'd rather have, like, a, yeah, narrow course rather than super wide, because... I think the narrower the road, the more chaotic it is. Like, it's so wide, you can't really do much with it. Is this mirrored? I just realized this is mirrored. Squeesh! Oh, didn't get a squeeze. I just realized now this was mirrored. I saw to unlock, mirrored, Grand Prix, it was kind of ridiculous. Whoa! I'm gonna switch back to Cow in a bit here. I do like this course a lot. It's very, Rosalina. Woohoo! I think I'd be Mapo Tofu. I'll eat. Tofu? Transformed had endless DLC potential that it didn't tap to. Absolutely, it did. They could have added, like... They had the potential to add, like Puyo Puyo or Hatsune Miku, or even Yakuza. I want to change characters. Or even when they, got on Steam, there would be, like, so... there would be, like, so many crossover potential. Like, even more ridiculous than Team Fortress 2. I do have a copy. Now that I think about it, I do have a copy of Ooh, this looks really cool. I kind of want to try this combo. If Transform had the 48 tracks that Mario Kart Deluxe had, it would probably be the best kart racer around. Oh yeah, absolutely. They could have had like, yeah, they could have had like more DLC tracks as well. They just had like the one Outrun one, didn't they? Imagine how, like, so colorful. Imagine, like, is this even connecting? Ah, shoot, sorry, I was taking, that's okay. That's okay, I'll, have the I'll try to remember to have the VODs up shortly, so. There was this Reddit post that had ideas for a Transform sequel. Ooh. I do have a copy of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I'm wondering if I should capture card that, or if I could just emulate it. Might as well capture card it because I have, like, you know, I have, like, the original Kirby Air Ride. I have, the Munchables. I have... What are some other games I could play? I have Melee and Brawl. Excited for tomorrow morning's Direct? I am. I'm kind of wondering what they'll announce. I have a feeling, based on, Vector Man, Altered Beast, Persona, Yakuza, Space Channel 5, Mad World, Bayonetta. There's so much potential. So much potential listed there, and like, even like older stuff like Fantasy Zone. Can you imagine how like super colorful like Fantasy Zone and Alex Kidd stages would be? Especially Fantasy Zone. Vector Man, if they kept like Vector Man's, if they kept like Vector Man's original form where he's like all spherical, that would be amazing to see, like especially on an Extreme Gear. I want to race as Oppa Oppa. Yeah, we should have Oppa Oppa come back. I do have or even like a, since you're here, Bob, maybe even like a Bonanza Brothers stage would be fun too. Like a Bonanza Brothers stage as like a sort of like a battle arena. I think that would be really fun. That reminds me, I do have the, if I went through grinding the game a lot. Sounds hectic, yeah. If I went through grinding the game a lot, would you guys be interested if I did like a little showcase of the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing? I would just play through like all the courses, play as all the characters. Or even like, yeah, sounds great. Yeah, if I have some time, I'll work on unlocking more stuff. I'll either unlock more stuff on this computer version here, or I'll grab my Wii version because I think I have everything. Oh, there was a coin there. I think I have everything unlocked in the my Wii copy. I have everything unlocked in my Wii copy. Woo! So I have an idea. I played that game when I was like 6 or 7. I played through it a lot when I was just getting out of college. But I also played a little bit of Sega Superstar Tennis. I also want to see Choo Choo Rocket. Ooh, a Choo Choo Rocket sort of battle stage would be really fun too. If they like did battle stages that are based on like different Sega games. Not just reminded of I think was it Sega Superstars Tennis? They had like a Puyo Puyo theme sort of stage. Having imagine a Vocaloid battle stage. That would be really interesting. I want Sega Superstars. I do too. I want Sega Superstars to return. Is it Sega Superstars? Isn't that like the PlayStation iToy game? I remember. I don't remember which. Where you're battling in the middle of a Miku concert. Is that just Splatoon though? Don't. Did you do like Reaver Cleaver? Reaver Cleaver with the Headless Waltz Raid! I finally got to listen to that song. Yeah, that's a Splatfest, yeah. Vocaloid Splatfest. I'm the head of the board now, I'm bored of my Tubby Wubby Dwarf wife! Yeah. We have Puyo Puyo Slime up here. I was also talking about some of the Japanese names. Hey, how it be? Pretty good. I played a weird Bubsy game earlier, but I had a lot of free time, so we're just doing this now. Mostly because, I miss Sonic Crossworlds. Yeah, welcome Raiders, welcome. Mostly because I miss Sonic Crossworlds. I'm really excited for it. I think... How was Bubsy? It was really...
Yes. Yes.
It was really interesting. I didn't play, like, I didn't play in an official Bubsy game, but I played, like, a fan game where he went to, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and he saw some exhibits, and I think he had an existential crisis in an Applebee's. So, it's a fan game from the developers of Sonic Dream Collection, which I considered playing today, but nah, I think I'll, yeah, I think I'll schedule a Sonic Dreams Collection playthrough. Because when Sonic Dreams Collection first came out, I played through almost all of the stages. I didn't play through the, picture-taking one, because I didn't have the right mouse for it. I assume everyone here has, you know, mostly Windows users, no real experience with Mac computers. So the desktop that I'm on right now, of course, that one is a Windows. I'm a Mac user, actually. Oh, okay, my laptop is a Mac. So I couldn't play through the camera mode of Sonic Dreams Collection because I didn't have the right mouse for it. You know, on Macs, where they don't really have a right-click button, you have to, like, do Control-click to do a right-click. I couldn't Yeah, I couldn't play the game because there wasn't a right. Oh, I actually did pretty well that time. Ina! I've used Macs. I had access to a real old Mac once. Oh, oh, like OS 8 or 9 really old? Or like even 2? Like when I was really, really little, we had OS 8 or 9, I don't remember. But when I was more in like middle school, that's when like the first OS 10 came out with like the really cool looking... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Or like the OS 10s came out, and they had like the transparent Bondi blue colored everything. Like the old toaster looking Mac. Ah, okay. So that might be an Apple II then. I think I might have used that in school maybe. What are your predictions for Crossworld tracks? I don't really have any. I'd love to know what a Vocaloid theme track would be for Miku. Oh, can I get it? No! I think that was a Peach coin. I don't know if I'm gonna... I have a 3-button mouse with the USB dongle. Yeah, okay. I didn't have that. I just used the trackpad when I played. So... But now I do have, I have this, mouse that looks like a little hamster. I could probably... But since I'm playing on... I hope the final track is Erase of Ages Incarnation. Oh, that would be really cool. That took... Kind of like the same thing as Race of Ages, where you did, like, a little bit of everything. That would be really fun. Sharpen up the blade, boys. I wanted to listen to Headless Waltz by Voltaire, so... I think that would be a fun one to karaoke. I hope they also had a track like Dream Valley where there's no car at all. Oh, that would be really fun. The Metal Harbor... I don't remember if I said this during the demo, but Metal Harbor reminded me a lot of the Afterburner. Have you seen or heard of Book of Life? I think I've heard of it. Is it the... Is that sort of like the Mexican movie that's kind of like Coco? Or it came out before Coco. Yeah, the movie Book of Life. I think I've heard of it. Yes. Okay, yeah, I've heard of it. Oh yeah, I was reminded we were watching in Spanish class. Oh, okay. I remember one year in my German, if we dated Coco by 4. Yeah, I remember it was older than Coco. I like that song that Manolo sings at the end. El Tigre. There was one year in my German class where we just watched... Whoa, I don't know why it did... where we just watched random movies in German. Like, we watched Robin Hood Men in Tights in German. We watched that. We watched the Dennis the Menace movie in German. It was really random. I watched, I like when I, stayed with my host family when I went to Germany. Do you understand the lyrics of Attack on Titan songs? I have only watched a little bit of Attack on Titan, so... I understand, woo! I understand in, was it Godish? The Vocaloid song, I know Gottis Dot. I know what that means, so... It might be like the same It's been a while since I used German, so I'll probably just pick out like bits and pieces I understand, like with Japanese, where I I could pick out certain words I know. So I remember in Spanish class we saw a travel video of which country I forget, where they showed chocolate-covered crickets locusts. Huh. Sounds like maybe a South American country. Oh no! He exploded! Maybe. Sounds like, yeah, either a South American country or a Southeast Asian country. Jabusin. Demo bones. It will explode! My language classes weren't that cool. Most of South Americans says it was Spanish. Ah, okay. That makes sense. It was my second year of German that was very random. My other years, they were more like educational. One educational video I saw in German, it was about a man who came from Cameroon and he was studying in the city Aachen. I don't remember where in Germany Aachen. My Spanish teacher is also the teacher in charge of the Japanese club. She has a Japanese. Oh, okay. I imagine. I know the Spanish and Japanese aren't really related, but I know they. No, that came out wrong. I understood what you meant. Germany sounds cool. I really liked Berlin. Berlin was really fun. I went when Knut was still alive, but he was a teenager. He wasn't a baby. I'd really like to go back to Germany. But yeah, I really like Berlin. I liked, I went to Cologne. I went to the Lindt chocolate factory in Cologne. That was really fun. And I did go to France for a day. We went to Strasbourg. When I went to Germany and France, that was when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, like Gen 4 Pokemon, just started coming out. So I saw like different posters of like Diamond and Pearl illustrations, and there's some sort of resort in northern Germany at a beach. Huh. Europe's largest economy sounds pretty cool. It takes me back. Yeah, I saw like a French poster for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Oh, I just needed to restart the app. You got everything good there? Like, I know the Bubsy game I played earlier gave me... there were a lot of flashing lights and headaches. There's a streamer I watch, and she's German, but based on the way she spoke, I thought she was North American. I was like that when, Ike Eveland was active. Cause he was from Sweden, but he didn't talk like he was from Sweden. So I thought he was North American. And I remember him saying, like, that he worked really hard to speak English in a whoa and not Swedish way. Yeah, I just wanted to send, she killed him when you exploded the bone trooper. I hope Champions is similar to... Oh! They announced a new Pokemon game? I knew people were speculating that they were releasing a new, Pokemon spin-off, but they weren't sure what it was. I can't solve this mystery. Can you? If you need help if you need instructions on how to solve this mystery, Check out the enclosed instruction book. Did I get 2nd or 12th? I hope Crossworlds has a proper mission mode. Yeah, I think this game has a proper mission mode. 12th. I'm not that good to be 2nd. I think 2nd's in a different color anyway. The wiggly tuff over here is kind of blocking everything. So they announced a new Pokemon spinoff. It's called Champions? Another, like, Battle Revolution Coliseum Stadium. Well, since they have Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Coliseum, I assume there's probably a demand for that. For, like, yeah, back in February. Oh, I missed that entirely. No, I missed. That reminds me, I did see, what food do we have here? Is that curry? Yeah, it's like curry with like a little, like rice and a little hot dog. A little sausage. I think more people are talking about, probably as a way to eventually play with all the Pokemon battle gimmicks. Yeah, like kind of more of like a battler that has like animations and stuff. I love curry with rice. Oh, I do too. I like butter chicken and chicken tikka masala. Although I usually eat Japanese curry, and my favorite brand of Japanese curry is Vermont curry. Because Vermont curry is like a little bit sweeter than the others. I also like groundnut stew, an African dish with peanuts. I remember there was one time in Madison, in one of the malls, there was there used to be a place that had like African stews and such, and I remember trying a sample of I think it was like a groundnut stew, and that was really good. I'll have to make some myself sometime, because I like peanut butter a lot. So I'm like, ooh, I want to put peanut butter in something savory. So I think like a groundnut stew, or like a Southeast Asian satay that has like a peanut sauce. Hey, I work with food, so expect a lot of food talk from me. My boy Dry Bones. But, talking about, like, streamers with accents, yeah, as do I. Like, we talked a little bit about Kiara earlier. I love food, yeah. I love food, too. So we talked about Kiara earlier. Yeah, let's talk turkey. There are a couple of times I do watch Kiara, and I think the more I kind of focus on her talking, the more I kind of pick up an accent. Kind of the same with Cecilia. I think they both speak German. Yeah, we did mention Kiara earlier. Do we know where Cecilia lives? We know Kiara is in Austria. But do we know Cecilia, or is it just, what land does she say? Kiara is Austrian. Yep, she is. Do we know Cecilia, though? Is she German, or Swiss, or... Also Germany. Okay. I knew Raura is Italian, and I knew Cecilia was some sort of German, but I didn't know where she was from. So... And, of course, Liz is British. And Gigi is from Gremlin Land. Wow! I like that maneuver Drybones did, where he just kind of stood there and his head flew off. Like, iconic. Liz is very British. She is. Gigi is crazy. She is. The 21st night of September is coming up soon, so it's almost her time to shine. Do you remember the 21st night of... Whoa, that Yoshi had a top hat. That was a very dapper Yoshi. I've also been listening to a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think, I'm serious when I say this, but I think Earth, Wind, and Fire should be appreciated more. A friend of mine, my capstone... I like HoloLive designs and clips, but I don't really watch large streamers. Yeah, it's easy to get lost when you have, like, a lot of people talking. A friend from my capstone class speaks Japanese with a Tsugaru accent, which is considered one of the most hard to decipher. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really like to talk in, like, super saturated chats like, HoloLive chats. Especially is, I don't know if people still watch Saba. Are Saba charts very... Saba chat's very, saturated with lots of people talking. I haven't had really the time to watch her recently. Saba de Amigo! Trying to talk in Callie's chat is hard. She knows me a few times though. I've had people notice me a few times, but I usually don't try. Saba chats are worse than Gura chats for that. Oh god. I assume because Saba's indie, there's probably less of a filter. But how do you feel about World Online? I think it's Big Toad! I think it's alright. I did mention earlier that I'm not really a fan of how wide the tracks are, and I think that's kind of a common complaint people had with Mario Kart World. Kiara and Narissa have liked my tweets. Oh, nice! I've drawn fan art a couple of times, and I've had people like my tweets that way. I haven't really drawn a HoloLive. Yeah, big. I haven't really drawn a HoloLive member though. I really need to change that. I should probably draw Ollie or Cece. Probably Cece because I think her design's really neat. I just do one clip of Kiara pressing F to accelerate. Press F to pay respects. Big bump. Or maybe I should also draw Narissa enjoying Culver's. Because she's another Culver's enjoyer. Big cat means big boobs. That's true. Rara is a big cat. Whoa! I thought you were gonna say something else. Big cat means big booba. I was talking. Oh shit! Sorry for the swear. I said shit. I'm sorry. I guess it's not the worst thing I could say, but I've heard far worse. True. I could say far worse, and I don't want to say far worse. What a shame, I know. You snackies. Remind me to link you to the time Callie lost at Mario Kart. Okay, what? Okay, so, we have two donuts. One has, like, gumdrops and a pretzel. And the other one has pink and maybe some nuts. The one with the pretzel on it looked really good. Christmas crack. Yeah, it's kind of like, Christmas crack, is that, like, is that, like, bark, or is that, like, a Chex Mix? I forget exactly what Christmas crack is. I say Chex Mix, but it's kind of more like a puppy chow. Both, I think? Okay, so it's kind of like a... Yeah, it's like a bark. Yeah, Christmas crack? Yeah, I've seen it before. It's like a bark, but you put in a bunch of stuff. Like, there's, like, all sorts of sprinkles and candy and pretzels and stuff in it. But, yeah, I've seen people make some for, like, all sorts of holidays. Like, I've seen, like, TJ Maxx sell, like, Halloween versions where they have, like, candy corn and, like, those candy pumpkins. And I almost got some. If a skeleton gets hit by lightning, would it show a skeleton inside of a skeleton? Well, there's only one way to find out. What's a stage that's like Cloud Top Cruise that has the, lightning? No, it's Showa Koopa. That's a very bizarre anatomy. Maybe Bowser's Castle? Maybe. I need something with, like, electricity that I could, Oh, I thought that was a ramp! Hey, Usagi has bones in her hair. She does? Like, Sailor Moon Usagi? Oh no, it's the oval. Yeah, she has Odango hair. Yes, according to a gif I saw. Yeah, Sailor Moon, Usagi for Sailor Moon has Odango hair. Or I can see it where it's like her ponytails that come up from the Odango. Or like the meatball, whatever you call it. Where did this whole trope of the whole body blacking out but the skeleton is in full bright when hit by lightning come from anyway? I guess it's probably some sort of Looney Tunes. I can look it up real quick. I think 8th is the best I'm probably gonna get. Shock. The Meat Wads. TV Tropes has a page on it, and it's called X-Ray Sparks. And they Tex Avery. Yeah, I was gonna get some sort of Looney Tunes or some sort of cartoon like that. Early X-ray and electricity related discovery. What's like? Google AI is telling me Disney skeleton dance, but I don't think so. Yeah. Looks more like Max Fleischer than Tex Avery, so even older than that. I had a feeling it was like cartoon of some sort. Because a lot of tropes come from like old cartoons, just aging better than things I reference. Yeah, Bugs Bunny eating carrots is a very great example of this. He was referencing a movie that I don't remember, but this movie is supposedly one of the greatest movies of all time, but no one remembers it. Bugs Bunny is just a remnant of it. He was doing an impression of... Who was he doing an impression of? A famous actor back then. Carrie. That might be a name I just came up with. Yeah, I forget. He was doing an impression of someone with the carrot in a movie, but I don't remember the actor or the movie. But that's like the pinnacle of... example of like a reference outdating, like a reference being more famous than the movie nowadays. Rainbow Road Mirror! Oh boy. Wish me luck! I've yet to unlock Mirror. I have also yet to unlock Mirror. I know it. Clark Gable and Heaven One Night. Yes, that's it. It was Clark Gable. Yeah, that's something I can work with. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Clark Gable and It Happened One Night. Because It Happened One Night when I looked it up. I've never heard of it, but apparently it won like a whole bunch of awards and was considered like one of the greatest movies of all time. Yet no one talks about it, which really baffled me. Yeah, no one talks about it nowadays. Not a lot of people remember, but even cartoons back then had lots of pop culture references. Oh, absolutely, I remember the cartoons that had, like, Peter Lorre impersonators. Peter Lorre or Bela Lugosi. Or Bing Crosby. Jimmy Durante, yeah. I think a lot of, since you mentioned Jimmy Durante, like a lot, that's like a lot of like Hanna-Barbera characters are just like celebrity impersonators. Like even like the Flintstones, it is basically like animated honeymooners. Probably because more people associate Clark Gable with Gone with the Wind. That's true. Whoa. That is true. More people think of like Gone with the Wind, or I don't think Clark Gable was in this, but they think more like Citizen Kane and Casablanca as well. Not necessarily. I'm surprised something as recent as Yokai Watch references Jimmy Durante. Yeah. Durante? Durante? I know who you're talking about, I just don't remember it. I might have last. I know who you're talking about, I just don't know how to pronounce his name. The big nose guy, yeah. He narrated for the Frosty the Snowman Rankin Bass cartoon, didn't he? Why did I do that? Durante, thank you. That was the first time I heard his voice. Oh god, I'm probably last. But this is Mirror Rainbow Road. I've never done Mirror Rainbow Road before. So, I've barely done mirror courses. I think there's some celebrities, I think I've learned of them through, like, The Simpsons as well. Like, I learned who, George Burns was through The Simpsons. Ah! Well, okay, we have our answer of, Dry Bone Skeleton. Bye. I still need to play mirror mode. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet. I unlocked it in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. Jimmy Durante and Ed Wynn, and Ed Wynn. Yeah. In the same game even. Ed Wynn, that's another one that I see a lot of like references to. So